you talk about your daughters. I feel like my greatest accomplishment is my daughter as well, who just graduated undergrad and getting ready to start grad school. And they're in this society where it's very conflicted for them, right? They have more access to opportunities than we did. But at the same time,
they're
they
held
still
back
see
even
these,
harder.
yes, they still see these very deep inequities. So they read the headlines, they see, Nicole Hannah-Jones at the top of her game, still being underpaid and underappreciated, right? But then on the flip side of that, they see her wielding her agency and saying, I'm not going to stay where I'm being tolerated. I'm going to go where I'm appreciated.
And that's the strategy I'm talking about. If Nicole Hannah-Jones, who is a hero, a modern day hero, who I consider a shero, if she had not challenged that, there would have been a precedent set where other universities who felt like, I don't like you speaking the truth, I can pull your tenure. That would have been a problem. I salute her. I honor her. I'm humbled by her public vulnerability and public strength in the midst of that trial. Sometimes you got to line up your strategy. The companies are not always the ones that hold all the eggs in the basket. And at the end of the day, you can, if you play it right, you can wind up being a winner. And it doesn't have to be a gotcha game. Figuring out what you're owed and how you're owed, make sure you get what you're owed and move on.
Yeah. And I think, so, when we talk about, because I like to leave people with, ways to help them in this. So some of the ways that we can help other Black women and other women in general think about how to advocate for themselves to ensure that they are protected, respected, and paid. We talk about, part of that is not being afraid to expose our own vulnerability and our own pain so that others can learn from that. Part of that is, having those conversations and supporting one another to say, let's talk this through. Let's have a strategy session. Let's whiteboard this.